everyone. Good evening, good morning, or good night, depending on what time you are watching this video. And welcome to another video back in the lovely craft centers. We're gonna go to sleep real quick before we get really started into the video. But today I have a very thing that I've been promising to do for a while now, and that is the Cave of Questions. Well, our vault that holds all the answers to all of our questions. So yeah, we'll get started on that this episode, and we're gonna basically put it over in the lake area there, because the lake kind of doesn't have anything on it or near it besides the farmhouse and the guest house and the mine. But besides that, it doesn't really have anything near it. Oh, in the garden. Besides that, it has nothing really near it or in it. So we'll basically put the vault over there and get that started this episode, like basically digging it out, getting it started, and then eventually we'll put redstone in so we can get all of that stuff started. So yeah, you might be wondering why it's gonna be in a vault type style instead of like a building like I've usually done with things. It's a bit of a tribute to one of my failed Minecraft series, the first failed Minecraft series I've ever tried to do. Some of you might know it, some of you might not. The Captain's Lovely Island is the first version of the craft centers that was very, very, how do I put it, sad and very boring. And that building there on top of the hill, right there, is a tribute to the second version 2, version 2 of the craft center, which is called, I think, Pirates Island. Pirates Island, it's called something, I don't remember. But the craft center out of the 3 is the most successful out of the 3. And yeah, I did some tool gathering, getting started in grabbing all my tools, getting as many tools as I can to get started on this project. We will also be getting grabbing some materials from the storage house and moving it over and getting it started. I don't expect the vault to be too small, so it'll probably have a couple spots still to dig out here and there. So yeah, and with it being underground will prevent me from digging into the ground too much. And yeah, but with all done said, let's go ahead and find that question of the day. I did put it down here somewhere. I know it's one that is pretty cheerful for a person like me, because I was in a good mood when I wrote it. So, and it was Valentine's Day, so I thought might as well write it down while I'm in a good mood. Oh, is that it? Peeking behind the... There it is. Okay. Since our little friend here likes to hide, it's got us Mr. Sign here has a lovely little question for us. That question is, what is your love language? Like, how do you show affection to people that you pretty much care for in your life? It could be that's, your husband, wife, family member, dog, cat, favorite object, I don't know, just something. And usually if the sign is here somewhere, the other sign is usually nearby. That's not it. Oh, okay. Here are mine. Here's my answers. Right here. Physical touch, sarcasm, and being really annoying. Yeah. Yeah. I like giving people high fives, hugs, and stuff like that. It's really fun, really fun. Only the people that I enjoy being around though. Like if I just met you, you're gonna get like the bro hug, the dap me up, what's up, hey, how you doing, bro? But if it's like if we known each other for more than like 2 years, 3 years, like more than 2-3 years, you're most likely to like to get more than just a dab up and hey, what's up, bro? How you doing? Maybe like a squeeze, like not like a squeeze, but like a bear hug. There we go, a bear hug. My older brother and mom have been had to deal with the bear hugs. Sarcasm. It comes off a bit rude. I come off very, very rude when I'm sarcastic to people I enjoy being around. And like they say that I'm mean, but it's like, yeah, that's just me just showing my love to them. I'm really sarcastic to my grandmother. She hates it. She really, really does. And my entire family has dealt with this lower one being very, very annoying. Like I'm very annoying. Sometimes I just let my autism take over and I just start rambling about something very stupid and they have no idea what I'll be talking about half the time. So yeah. Those are the answers to our question. And yeah, if you guys are feeling up to it, leave your responses in the comments below. So yeah, cutest response will get pinned to the top. Well, yeah, cutest response gets put at the top. Alrighty. So, like, I honestly thought to put the vault over here since it's like easy to get to and stuff. But I'm honestly thinking about putting it over there since I won't be really building over there. And like the mine isn't over here. Because you gotta think about the fact that the mine is like just a couple steps this way. So I'm thinking about putting it over there, and like basically digging it into the ground here. Because again, it doesn't have to be too big or extravagant like most builds are. But it does have to be, just a big enough building to have stuff in. Like what I'm thinking is like digging it into like the ground there, like digging it into the dirt there, and like having it come out and be like a little I keep jumping like I'm in creative because I'm working on my side project, but but basically like a little dock area, and like you basically can take a you can just either hop into the water and just go down into it, or you can basically, you know, take a what is it? It's a door that's in the floor. Trap door. There we go. Ooh. I don't know what took me so long to think of the word trapdoor. But I think I'm gonna actually put it. I'm gonna put it on this side because it's easier to build it on. It'll be easier to build it on, and if I run into the cave, I can just, you know, add on to the build, and it won't hurt anything. It'll just make it, you know, a little more unique to the build, and make the build better than what majority of my builds are. So yeah, it'll make my builds a little more unique and better than what most of my builds are. I already said that, didn't I? But with all done said, oh, we forgot to grab a dog. Ooh. I know one of my dogs is still not named. We have Bluey, Mayrin. I think Charlie and Rudy are downstairs. Let's see. Purple is the one that's not named, because that's Charlie. Because Charlie and Rudy. Yeah, Charlie and Rudy are upstairs, I think. No. Because it's Bluey. Oh, Charlie. Mark. That's Mark. Charlie. Bluey. Ruty. And either that one's either Myron, or what was the other name? Oh, let's see, because Purple doesn't have a name. And wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Oh, okay. Purple and Pink don't have names. Okay. Purple and Pink don't have a name. That's where I'm getting confused. Tee-hee-hee. I have too many names, and I need to like mark the signs with each color of the dogs, and I need to go through my videos. Alrighty, Purple. Oh, no, get back here. Get back here. Where are you going? So, with all done said, we have chosen the spot of sacrifice. Yeah, a sacrifice. So let's go ahead and go in here. Let's go ahead and start digging. Alright. Dig a little hole here. Hurry up. Okay. Ooh. Hurry, please. Okay. Whew. This is where it's gonna be for the most part, right here. Like, this is where the cave is gonna basically be, is gonna be in the ground for the most part. Of course, I'm gonna have like a door or something. Like, if I find a not trap door, if I find some iron in here, that will be like wonderful, because then we can honestly get started with more iron builds and stuff. I need to basically do some more construction. Yo, as soon as I say we need some iron, The heavens have answered my prayers. Gimme. Seriously? Seriously? All that for 2 pieces. Are you kidding me? Are you seriously kidding me? Oh well. 2 pieces are 2 pieces, am I right? 2 pieces are still 2 pieces of iron. Whether or not they're useful or not. But yeah, this is where the cave will be. And I don't plan for it to be too tall. Because again, I don't want it to be ridiculous in size. I just want it to be where it's functional. And if it's better to have, I'm gonna use a phrase here from, I think a friend of somebody said this, but it's better to have no, nobody said that. I don't know who the hell I'm talking about. I am slowly losing my mind. This is why I became a YouTuber. But it's better to always have space, well, quantity over quality. That's what I say. Well, everyone says that. But yeah. With that, getting started with that, I gotta go. I gotta get out of here and like actually steal a door, so all this water isn't coming. So water isn't coming up here. Like I'm gonna steal a door, and then like temporary, and like maybe later we can think of something to put in there, to like put in the to put in as a stand, to put in as like a full replacement. And then we can basically, you know, work on here. Like, once we move, like, a lot of our wood down here and stuff. Because I'm thinking about having this entrance here be, like, wood. Like, of course, hidden behind the dirt and stuff. But, like, it be, like, wood down here. Stone floor. And, like, maybe... like once we get to a certain part, we can like dig a little more down. So yeah, I have a huge plan for this build, and I see it going far. And once we get started, this door can honestly get changed out for something else. So yeah, I know I spent like majority of this time not doing anything, but honestly, do I ever spend the first half of the videos doing anything besides like grabbing materials and stuff like that? But if you guys enjoyed this video, do a quick English. But I don't need my doors anymore. But yeah, English. Yo, you're not my dog. Where's my dog? Oh. But yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. I don't feel like the video has been long enough. But honestly, we'll just do a little more, just a little more before we exit out here for the evening, because I feel like the video literally just got started and I'm already like, alright, I'm done. But yeah, I expect this building to hold all the not all the entrances, all the answers to the questions I ask and all the questions that I ask. I spend a lot of time playing Minecraft. Like I have. So I can't go up anymore. Okay, it looks like I can only go one more back. So this is probably the farthest this wall can go before, you know, it gets flooded, before the vault gets flooded. Which will be no good for me because I'm not spending all this time clogging up a god dang ocean. But yeah, if you guys have any questions that you think would be good for the question of the day, feel free to put them in the comments down below, and there might be a possible chance that your comment ends up as the question of the day. Kind of like what Daisy did earlier this year, and I answered their question. Feel free to, you know, put your comment down below, and I'll get around to it when I can. Hopefully, because I'm, like, as you can tell, running out of things to ask. Just running out of things. But let's see. Is the sun out? No, there isn't. We need to skedaddle. Take the dog. Get the dog. Come on. Come on. Get the dog. Get the dog. Run. 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 Make a break for it. Can't catch me too fast. Come on. Dog. If you get me killed. Alright. And sleep. But, yeah. I'm running out of questions, so feel free to put down questions in the comments, and I'll get around to them when I can. Well, I'll most likely get to all of them. But with all that said, I'm gonna go ahead. I gotta check these furnaces because I tend to do a lot of video prep, and I tend to put shit in the furnace and forget. But come on. Let's head back up here. But if you have a question that you think would be good as a question of the day, put it down in the comments down below, and you have a high chance of getting it put in the comments down below. Well, you have a high chance of it appearing in one of my videos. With all done said, make sure you guys like, subscribe, do all that good jazz, and I will see you guys in the next one. Captain out. Peace.